Yeah. Good morning, y'all. What's up? How y'all feeling? Once again, it's your boy ARP, and we back with the Sorry Issue podcast. I want to give a big salute and shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Checks and Balances, of course. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Yo, give me a second, y'all. Where the fuck is my water? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah, I be pushing. I you push it. Mhm. My bad. My bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. We live. See, that's the thing about live videos. I actually appreciate the fact that y'all could rock out with me live. In my earlier years, everybody knows I did a lot of edited blogs. I still will do edited blogs when need be. But the ability to be able to just come on here with y'all, everybody that supports, and just go live. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever comes to mind or speak from the heart, speak from my own opinions and thoughts here with y'all in flight. There will be mistakes. There will be times I might have to get up and go running, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I got my new board, you know what I'm saying, for shit like that. Like, let's say, for example, I get swatted. I'm never gonna get swatted, right? But I'm just making up some shit. Like I got my board in front of me now that's programmed and I can mute real quick, you know what I'm saying? Take myself off camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm upgrading, I'm working because I want to do lives. I want to stay interactive. I want to rock out with checks and balances. I like to build with people. You know, I love good debate, good opinions, good topics amongst people. I don't just live inside my own thoughts like a crazy person. I be rocking out with the people. What's this? When you do an edited blog, it's time to get surgical. Nah, man, that's 1090 Jake, man. 1090 Jake got that right now. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get to. I might be back later on this afternoon to do my follow up to yesterday's live talking about the Drake and the Kendrick joint. You know, Kendrick dropped. Everybody knows that at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if I go to Kendrick Lamar's YouTube page right now and it's over like 10 million views. I wouldn't be surprised. The whole world is talking about it. The whole world is chiming in and reacting to it. It's what we've been waiting for. And I want to come back now that I've let it set in a little bit longer and give a little bit more of a deeper response to it and maybe even choose a winner of who I got now for round one, whether it's Drake is up or Kendrick is up. I'll be back for that. There's another topic that I want to add on to that live as well that's totally unrelated to Drake and Kendrick. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get back this afternoon. I got a couple more Oskino segments for y'all. One where we're talking about some Philly legends, and I ask him where are they now, like a where are they now segment. And then I got another one with Oskino where we're talking about Dame Dash, right? I've always thought Dame Dash was an interesting personality, and as far as like the reputation that he's had in the industry over the years, good, the bad, the ugly. And who better to ask than somebody that has worked with the man, and still is in touch with the man. Comes across sometimes as disgruntled, comes across sometimes as bitter. But then there's other times where you'd be like, maybe he just didn't want to sacrifice his integrity, or maybe he really was wronged in certain areas. I don't think any of us are perfect, including Damon Dash. But I don't think that he deserves the reputation that he has at times. And that was one of the reasons why I asked Oskino about Dame. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And then more on top of that as well. But we here for battle rap. The people continue to remind me, ARP, more battle rap, ARP, more battle rap. We're just about, at 450,000 subscribers by this time next year. And that's being humble. A year from now, hopefully another 50,000 subscribers. And we have crossed a 500,000. But I know a big piece of that subscriber base, they were there and they definitely tuned in over the years for me as a blogger. So I know that people's going to support the kid when it comes to that side of things. But you got a ton of the subscription is for battle rap, and me having the knowledge and the legacy that I have in battle rap, I tend to be one of the better people to be able to speak on battle rap. I've had celebrities and power figures and whatnot tell me that, yo, you should be a all out battle rap spokesperson. I definitely don't want that fucking title because at times I'm so honest that it can come across that I'm shitting on battle rap. And I don't give a fuck about it because sorry, it's true. And as long as I could look in the mirror and say the things that I would tell y'all, whether good, bad, or ugly, is probably the type of shit that I've been saying for the last 10 to 12 years, then it's just comfortable with me. So all right, let's get up into this title because I got a dentist appointment this morning. I gotta run out. So I can't be here too long. ARP responds to John the Don and airs out more politics. All right. So I have a tweet up here on the screen. If you see this tweet from John the Don, which one is the at? The Don. I hope I added the right John, the right at on Twitter. I know I'm pretty sure we follow each other. But yeah, if the support for pay-per-view not adding up to what these big cards cost to throw, trust and believe the pay-per-view era will die. ARP already let it be known he done. Ever asked yourself why? Okay, so that was John's tweet. I find that to be a very, very interesting tweet for many, many reasons. The first part of that I want to get into is about pay-per-views, not about myself, about pay-per-views. Okay. I said on a prior live about how all spokespersons and league owners, company owners, including myself, we have to take certain positions when we speak publicly because we're right here in front of our consumer base. Okay. Hip hop is real. And shout out to Knowledge. He asked me some question. My response to it was like, everybody's tired of battle rap, right? They're just not going to show it. People, when them cameras cut on, everybody's got to smile. Everybody's got to act like they're making money. Everybody's got to act like they had a successful event. Everybody's got to act like, yeah, my shitty ass card that people are saying was a 3 out of 10 was I give it an 8 out of 10. Or you know what I'm saying? You have to say that because we're here in front of our consumer base. You know, the consumers are looking, they're looking dead at your confidence. They're looking dead at, and sometimes they're gonna see through and be like, oh, he's full of shit. He's just, what do we expect him to say? He owns the card, he owns the company, right? But what do you expect the spokesperson to say? Right? What do you expect them to say in front of their fans and the people that buy tickets and buy pay-per-views? Right. So every once in a while, some league owners will show their true frustrations and they'll show the honest side of battle rap. Me, I feel like I've done a good job of being a spokesperson, being politically correct, but also being brutally honest about the industry over the years, right? Like I wouldn't be a guy that's saying like, yo, everybody in here, the battle rappers is rich. When I know like some of them niggas would text you and ask you if they could borrow $50 or ask you if you could help them get a haircut. Like I'm not making this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like you stay in this shit in my shoes for 10 years, the amount of shit you see and hear and know is wild, right? So you clean up a lot of things. You carry a lot of water in my shoe. I know a lot of things about a lot of people, and I carry the water for them because some of them I've befriended, some of them I've have strong associations with or good rapport with. Some is just business, and I'll make money with you in the future. We'll make money with each other in the future. No need for me to tell the whole world what you did at my last event. You know what I'm saying? So I let it rock. I let people come on cameras and lie a lot. You guys see how much I address, but I'm telling you, for everything that I address, there's like 50 things that I let slide. Like 50 things that I let slide. I'll let your biggest battle rapper come on screen and talk about like why he won't battle on RBE as a lie. And I'll let it slide and I'll tuck my ego and I could come out and be like, that's bullshit. You called me yesterday and you begged me to fucking put something together. And I told you no. And you found out because I told XYZ, I don't fuck with you. I will never book you again. And then you made this lie up on camera and I just let it go. You see what I'm saying? So that's just the nature of the game too, because I'm also not the type of person that likes to just fuck over people. I don't like to play with people's money. I think y'all got to read on my character over the years. Will I jump out of character every once in a while? Of course. I'm human. I'm fucking human. But I don't like to play with people and I don't like people to play with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like do unto other concepts should apply, but it don't matter. You get in a space where there's money and there's power and people are volleying for position and all this type of shit. And toes shall be stepped on. Mine and everybody else's. That's the nature of the fucking beast. But the reality of battle rap is that a large percentage, 70% plus, whether you're a league owner or a battle rapper, is not happy with how things are going or where that person's position is. Almost everybody would want to be a little bit higher. It feels like they deserve a little bit more, right? So when I see a tweet like this from John, think about what I said recently as well when I was talking about smack statements about the money in battle rap, right? When those cameras cut on after an event, and when I see people frustrated, that is a clear indication of what they're coming out of, right? I'm going to use myself as an example, and I'm not trying to pat myself on. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. I'm not even here to nobody's going to be disrespected in the stream at all. I want John to actually come up on stream with me, maybe before the week is out, or maybe sometime next week when we both are free, because I feel like he has a lot of insight. I have a lot of insight, and me and John on camera talking together about the financing and pay-per-views and the structure of battle rap, y'all might get some explosive shit. So I want John to come up with me when he's free. Um, but I use myself, like coming out of Max Out 3, the last pay-per-view event, the last event that ARP organized, put together and paid for and orchestrated and sought through ARP, Max Out 3. That was my last shit, right? The last one that I was a part of and I did. After that event, I caught up with Hip Hop is Real, Knowledge and them, they on you. Like, yo, we gotta link up right away. We gotta talk about this. We sat down, we did a whole long segment. And you saw my mannerisms and you saw my attitude in that interview. I was laughing. I was having a good time. I was fucking joking about certain things. I was just like, hey, look at y'all. Y'all try to play this game with disaster versus real sick. And look, it turned out to be the worst battle on your stage ever. And that's what you get for worried about what Max out is doing. That's what you how about I attack the winter? How about I make it winter wars now? Right? Because I'm coming out of one of the best events ever. If I lost money or if I had a bad event or if I didn't go 11 for 11 battles, first of all, I probably wouldn't even want to do the interview, but you would have seen a different energy. You could just read it on people. So when I saw Smack shit recently about no more money in battle rap and I let somebody else take the L. I know the numbers and I'm not paying for that no more. Like we're not doing that or whatever. Now, of course, there's a change. It's a huge difference of a ball game that you're in when you gotta have your own money that's financing something versus when somebody is allocating the money to you, right? So when you got to go into your own pocket, you're gonna account for every fucking red penny. It's a different ball game. You don't want to overpay anymore. You don't want to go into certain circumstances for certain moves or whatever when it has to come out of your own pocket. You move a little bit different, and then you start to even express the frustration because the battle rap market is very high. It's higher than it's supposed to be. And I'm not trying to say what people should or should not earn, but I'm going to kill that in a second, and I'm going to make it non-personal. I'm going to kill it in a second. The frustration shows because the clear logic is if I do a shitty event or if I do an event period and I make $1 million plus in profit, I have no complaints on camera. None. I'm not going to complain about the market. I'm not going to complain about the battle rappers. I'm not going to complain about the prices. I'm not going to complain about my respirations. I'm not going to be complaining about battlers going other places. I'm not going to give a shit because I'm killing and my pockets is getting swollen from what I'm doing. Right? It's a clear, logical indication. This tweet, John, and I'm pretty sure John's one of the smartest guys in our culture. For John to say, if the support for pay-per-view not adding up to what these big cards cost to throw, trust and believe the pay-per-view era will die. John is coming. He's days away from being removed from an event that he just did. So to tweet that's why I gave the examples of like URL and Smack or even me after Max Out 3. Right. I'm putting this in the bucket. I'm saying that we as platform owners and spokespeople, we will show you one way or another how we feel about the previous event or the state of where maybe we are. We will show you one way or another. And I know people even hearing shit like this, they'll do a better job of masking things. Right. Because they got to remind themselves like, oh shit, cameras is on, microphones is on, cheese smiles, everything's good, yada, yada, yada. I did it before too, where I had to put on that spokesperson shield, like, We good. We solid. Even though it's like, damn, I gotta figure this out now. That shit didn't go right. See what I'm saying? Days removed from an event, and he's talking about support of pay-per-view. Now let's go into this real quick. The word support, I spoke on that before too. Look how long this industry, this little small niche market battle rap industry has been here. Look how long it's been monetized, right? I mean, now technically, like even rap, hip hop is a baby. Like we just celebrated 50. Battle rap on like even since like the YouTube era when it's getting monetized and brought into venues and all that, was like 15 years, something like that. So I guess you can call it a baby, right? But at the same time, we see other industries that come, and of course they have big corporate structures and sponsorships and whatnot behind them, but there's a reason why we don't get these corporate engines and these big sponsorships behind us after years of operating and being in the forefront, not the forefront, but being out there in the mix where everybody can see us. Every celebrity knows about us. Every major platform knows about us, right? Jay-Z can tweet about Loaded Lux. Drake could be fucking talking about RBE battles like Daylight versus King Los. Fucking Kevin Durant could be popping up on stage. John be having celebrities come out to his events. Remy Ma could start her own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole world knows about us. The whole world watches us, whether they talk about it or not, right? So why don't we crack these ceilings? It's because of the way that we've carried battle rap over the years. I remember a conversation I had, three-way call with Mook and Dame, right? And I said this before. I said Dame is he's off camera. He's the same fucking person. Like I sat there on the fucking phone at some points, like listening to him and Mook argue, and it was hilarious, right? But one thing that Dame was saying to me, one thing he was like, "Yo, I want y'all to come out." I think it's like yeah, like studio or art studio or something in LA. And he was like, "I want y'all to do a show here. I want to change the backdrop. I want the backdrop to look, non-violent. Maybe change the background, like put some put some different people and different cultured people on stage and make it look a little less non-threatening. Try something different because even back in this was like a 2018 conversation, right? He sees it. He's seeing things of why it's not getting in because he knows what type of boundaries you need to crash through to get corporate America's support. I was just talking about this yesterday as it applied to Stephen A. Smith's success, right? You have to sacrifice certain things. And not only just the presentation of battle rap, which is very raw, very gritty, and in today's world, very, very tough to even monetize, especially the type of lyrics and things that we say on YouTube, the biggest fucking visual platform in the world. But besides that, the way we carry it as a business, it's never gonna go. It's never gonna go. You take one hand and you count and you say, okay, this is how many millionaires exist in battle rap. There's not more than that. There's not more than that. Then 100,000 is maybe three, four, five, maybe. I'm telling y'all, like 70%, 90% maybe of battle rappers don't even make more than $3,000 a battle. You know what I'm saying? So crashing through some of these ceilings and the word support, I've used it a million times to support. I'm gonna support this stream, hope support my stream. I'm gonna be supporting the trenches and Chrome 23 stream this weekend. I'm gonna pay for it to support. The word support within itself is telling. Within itself is telling. We're still begging the fans to purchase our product. And it's even worse now because like bootlegs have like really hurt battle rap. But there's still a lot of purchasing power out there with the right type of matches and the right type of events. There is. You go book Hitman Holla versus Murder Mook, you know what I'm saying, or Hitman versus Geechee, they're gonna purchase this shit, and it's gonna go outside of battle rap, and they don't even know where to go for battle rap bootlegs. So there's still a big purchasing power, but the type of battles that it takes to have that type of purchasing power, or those type of events with those mega lineups to have that type of purchasing power, are far and few. Everything else under that ain't making no fucking money. I had this conversation with Arsenal. Me and Os was on the phone. It was like a month ago before he came back with his UW card. And I said it to him humbly. Right? I didn't even know his card yet. I said to him humbly, I said, yo, can I give you some advice? Even though UW started before RBE, because I know UW went away for a while. I said, can I give you some advice, even though, UW started before RBE? He was like, nah, of course. Like from you, yeah, like what you got? Holla at me. And I said, yo, the pay-per-view game is different in battle rap. The mid-level cards and beneath that don't make any money. So if it's about building or if it's about content or if it's about momentum keeping, things in that arena, you do those cards 100%. But if you are looking, anybody, not just also now, if you're looking to make money, and when I say make money, I'm not talking about spend a month coordinating a card, putting it together, dealing with all the fucking headache. Every event, somebody doesn't show up. Every event, there's some type of fucking problem. You got to deal with this. You got to deal with that. You got to get into this. You got to get into that. You got to go into your pocket. All this type of shit you got to do. So I want to assume it's not worth it for a couple $1,000s for most league owners, right? So if you're looking to make real money, that's worth the effort. You need big cards. You need big cards. That's what I told. That was my advice to us. I said the purchasing market is different. The reaction from the fans is different. The bootlegs is factoring in all this type of shit. You have to really hit. You got to come outside. Come outside if you really want it to be worth it. You know, you're like, I respect that. Thank you for the, you know what I'm saying, the info, the feedback, or the opinion. Yet John, one of the prominent figures in battle rap, still has to say the word support. We still got to beg the fans to pay for this product. So many of these fields, like when they say support, it just be a them being humble. Certain products just go. Certain products just go. Now, let me talk about killing that point from earlier, right? Game changer for leagues. Everybody wants the market to come down. Everybody wants to complain about prices. People want to continue to strive for additional support from the fans. One thing that you can't do, right? One thing that we in the company owner's position that we can't do, you can't force a fan to pay for a pay-per-view, obviously, right? Common sense and logic. What can we do though? We have the power to actually manage the budget. Now, you think the budget piece of it is just 101. Like, you should pay for a particular price point that enables you to either break even or make profit, right? That's just 101 shit. For some reason, it's very, very hard in battle rap when the most prominent platform, URL, will be fucking 15 years in and still complaining and still going event to event, right? So obviously, there's something wrong about how we budget or something that we're missing out on. It's very easy for the league owners to point at the battle rappers and the battle rappers to point back at the league owners, right? Blame game, Spider-Man me. Very, very easy to do that, right? Here's the fix, league owners. Here's the if you want to crush the battle rappers, if you want to sit the battle rappers down and say, eat shit, this is what it is. If you want to really black this market, like flatten of what you should pay to make the correct profit per event, when we don't have to beg the fans for support no more, when these streams all go in the green, every fucking event, you know what you do, league owners. From this day forward, nobody's going to take my advice, but from this day forward, every league owner show the battle rappers the fucking numbers. That's the answer. Clear cut. Clear fucking cut. The battle rapper that wants 5,000, but you only want to pay him 2,500, show him the fucking numbers and show him why you shouldn't have this. The battle rapper that wants 250,000, but is only worth 50,000, show him the fucking numbers. I was just having this conversation with Hitman the other day, with Holiday yesterday or 2 days ago. Even him, now he knows numbers because ARP has fucking showed him. So he knows his worth. He already knew what he was worth because you see like YouTube views and that kind of goes in parallel with certain things. He could walk into a venue and count the fucking people inside. That kind of goes parallel with, you can kind of correlate some of that stuff, the buzz, trending on social media, the amount of people in the building, YouTube views. You can kind of correlate that with your expectations of a pay-per-view. But somebody like me shows the motherfucker his pay-per-view numbers. So he really does know his numbers. It really does change how he can negotiate. You see what I'm saying? But he told me himself, it's like 2 days ago. Like, now, ARP, if you show me my numbers and my numbers say that pay-per-view only made $100,000, I'm not gonna ask you for $100,000 because at that point he would be stupid. He wouldn't be trying to do successful business at that point. He wouldn't be even trying to get booked at that point if that's what he was doing. If I show you the fucking numbers and that shit says my pay-per-view made $80,000, not to mention of that $80,000, the pay-per-view service gets paid. I still got to pay into the whole event, all the back ends and all the venues and the DJ and the production crew and the camera team and this and that and this battle and that battle, all this type of shit, the travel, the flights, the hotel, all this shit, the Ubers, all I got to do all this shit, right? That's coming out of that 80,000 possibly, right? So that 80,000 that's made on the stream, it's not even pure profit. I still got expenses to worry about before I get paid because bosses and owners always get paid last. That's the real world of business. That's the real fucking world right there, right? You show that person the stream made 80,000, he's asking for 100. He doesn't want to do business then. He's stupid for even asking at that point. That's the answer. Humble everybody by showing people the numbers. People want to hide the numbers because number one, they do want the ability to possibly get over if the stream cracks. Then two, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with ownership privacy. If I own the back end and you have a guaranteed contract of what you're being paid and what I can profit is based on a question mark, based on rolling the dice, I don't really owe you to see the numbers then. I'm investing. You're guaranteed money. Even if my stream goes under, goes in the red, my contract still owes you fucking money. So technically, as an owner, I don't have to show you the numbers based on the way that battle rap business is really constructed, right? But that's the Da Vinci Code cracker right there. Show people the fucking numbers and humble each other. Oh, but then it gets out as well. This big league over here only did 1,500 pay-per-views. We thought they would. Yeah, you got to deal with that. But at least you stop getting overcharged. Show the numbers. People complain about the battlers overcharging them. Show them the numbers and prove to them what they should be or shouldn't be charging. Because I even think that it's poor business for battle rappers to have a set number. Want to know why? Because battle rap, the battle rap market fluctuates. The matchup makes it fluctuate. The timing makes it fluctuate. The platform makes it fluctuate. How much a battle rapper can make. There's so many variables. Nothing should be set in stone for a battle rapper just based on the business of battle rap. It's right there for everybody to understand and see. But people still have set numbers. Even people that tell you to have set numbers, they don't. They're lying. They're lying. They don't. They're willing to negotiate. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta have the flexibility to understand what's going to be drawn so I can determine what I'm worth. So I'm not leaving a bunch of money on the table and you get to laugh at me like, yo, this guy charged me $10 for something that's going to pull $1 million. Show the fucking numbers. Show everybody the fucking numbers. Or show the people that you're having trouble negotiating with, or the people that's asking for the big bags, show them the numbers. It's not everybody. Show them the fucking numbers. And you don't have to show them everything. Just show them their event or their last stream, right? Or create a contract that the price range of what they get paid on their back end fluctuates based on the outcome of the stream. I've done that before too. You motherfuckers, like, this shit comes to be so simple. But I look at battle rap and I'll be like, all y'all are simple. And that's why the fucking business is trash. And that's why y'all are fucked. There's gonna be a lot of where are they now, motherfuckers from battle rap? Not me. I'm gonna spend my money on something else. See what I'm saying? This shit is simple to me. Somebody stop me if I'm saying something crazy. I'm not. Even a contract could be a variable. The stream does 5,000 sales, you get an extra 10 grand. If it does 10,000 sales, you get this. And it starts to make sense. Instead of a battle rapper coming to you and saying, oh, to battle that opponent, I want this much because I just think it's worth that much because I've been paid that before. You got paid that before because these people over here was throwing money and the money was just being thrown at you. You got paid that before because that league owner didn't know what it was doing. You got paid that before because that was your first time working with that league owner and he overpaid you. You got paid that before because he thought that particular matchup was going to crash the internet and he didn't. You got paid that before because one event you promoted and the next one you didn't. You got paid that before because you wasn't coming off of choking and all this shit. Like, is this shit not fucking simple? No? Then y'all fucking carry it then. Like, have fucking fun. Shout out to John, man. Let's get up here and talk, man. This shit is it's simple to me. If what I'm saying is brain surgery to y'all, then keep losing money, keep doing bad business, keep complaining about the fucking market, and keep never fucking elevating the culture. The fucking niche market industry is what I call it. Fucking culture. And y'all fuck it up. Y'all can't even show up with every battle to it that's promoted on the card. Y'all can't. Y'all can't. I'll find out after an event. Yo, this battle didn't happen. I don't even know still what happened. The last event, the one before that, the one before that. I can't even get that right. Why ARP left? It's a million reasons, John. Look around. All we got to do is be honest. And then everybody will see that shit. That's one of the smartest motherfuckers for leaving this shit alone.